When you look at the West and you tell yourself, my country is not doing so well, look at the West, and you fail to realize that things like slavery, things like colonialism, things like occupation of lands and the dispossession of people ordinarily contributed to the current wealth and current stability these persons are having at the moment. You would not come to see how things ordinarily shouldn't be the way they ordinarily are. When you fail to realize that the problems in the world and the so-called wealth in the world are born out of the exploitation of a whole lot of persons, to a large extent, you come to just blame your government and blame your government alone. But why shouldn't we blame our government if the government of other countries are thinking 30, 40, 50, 60 years into the future? Why are we just thinking about drinking and eating and partying? Have you been to the presidential villa? I have been. I don't know about you. And I can tell you for free, it's too much wealth kept in one place. It's too much wealth kept in one place. Spoken to a couple of politicians here and there. I've spoken to a couple of well-meaning Nigerians also at different points in my short life in the world. But what you see as a stark contrast is the fact that it's just too much in one place. And the divide is so wild. The divide is so wild. And sometimes it can leave you questioning yourself and asking yourself, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Is this where I was ordinarily supposed to be born? I understand all the problems that can come with that. I understand the pain that can come with telling yourself these things and wanting to accept these things. But at the same time, I want you to also understand that nothing will change if you refuse to change. Nothing will change if you refuse to tell yourself that the world is ours to possess and our situation can be changed if we want to change our situations. Outside of this, I don't see how a place like Nigeria is ordinarily going to get better. I don't see how a place like Africa is ordinarily going to get the much needed support it needs to stand on its firm foundation. Be it from investments, the likes of the Angolan, the Lobito plan and the railway going down there leading to the port, or the different levels of pseudo projects and aids given to us, either from agricultural aids, seed aids and stuff like that, and the many other things we ordinarily tend to accept from the West, or other well-meaning projects we at the moment are not even giving ourselves the chance to ordinarily look at. I can say for free that our situation would just continue to go down the way they continue to go down, except the well-meaning individuals like you and I get to stand up and tell ourselves that the situation in the country is just so unbearable